Welcome everyone, this is TJ or Viking Bricks here. Today we're doing a video that I didn't think I was going to be doing, but due to recent turnouts in my last video, which will be put up there, for October 2020, we are doing another MOC review. So this is Star Wars Resistance Fireball. This is from the animated show starring Kazota's Yuno. I don't know how to say that properly. And this is just the MOC that I made, and this is all built off of the newest, well, depending on when you're watching this, 2020 X-Wing. So as you can see, if we look, it actually still has most of the main stickers, like the canopy, this sticker here, and these stickers. I figured I'd leave those on just because they add a little bit more detail. This canopy I left printed because it looked nice. I'm going to take these figures out of the way and show you everything that there is to show. So this nose was actually the hardest thing to do on the whole thing, and I think it turned out really good. So if we take off any one of these panels, which the easiest ones to take off are these dark brown ones, you can see the inner structure of that. That was a very fun build, very challenging too. So looking at this nose, you can tell it turns a lot. So this would be more of a display model. As you can see, as we move up the nose, I did not change any of the interior structure. So everything that you see is mainly based off of, and I just broke a piece off. We'll move that over. Is mainly based off of the 2020 X-Wing. I did modify a lot when it came up here because, as you can see, we put gold into the cockpit. So putting gold into the cockpit, if we take these side panels off, which are quite difficult to get off, it will show you what's underneath there. And I will show you where I had difficulties working on this model. So, as you can see, I wanted to add this gold 1x1 cheese slope. So that meant that I had to move this 1x4 snot brick back one stud. That was actually really hard because this whole panel kept falling apart. I'm surprised it came off so nicely here, but it kept falling apart on me, so I was not able to do that. Plus, from the main X-Wing, the main model that this is based off of, there was a standard astromech socket, so I had to fill all that in, and that's why these were moved forward. So now you can pop BB-8 in there, and you can go for a ride. As you can see, I added a bunch of detail up here, kind of just all over the place, because it is a little bit more run down if you see the real pictures of the Starfighter. As we move along to the back, we can see that I added the details of what I believe is the hyperdrive. So there's 3 little tan bumps on the back of this ship. And I figured I'd add that, and it's kind of a key detail. This rope is only going to be here temporarily. I'll show you what that is covering up. It's covering up that light blue coloring from me building this. As you can see, that's the back section. So, as I put this down, I'm going to set the camera right here, and I'm going to fix this and turn it around. So there we go, I turned it back around, and I turned this back around so you can actually see how the wings are constructed. They're actually built off of a Technic beams that connect onto the inside of the model. As you can see there, pulled it out a little bit. They're actually connected by that. And as you can see, this model is definitely meant for display because the wings are only hinged. So when you play with this and shake it, they drop. And as they drop, they come out of their little socket. So that is one thing that I wish I could have built better. As you can see, this whole wing is actually falling apart. So we are going to take a look at the other wing. Now to start off, we're going to take a look at this very, very nice blaster. Most people who did this MOC used like life preserver pieces, but I figured I'd use these Technic things with the holes in them. They're 2x2 round plates with the Technic hole. You got binoculars just for a little bit of greebling, and they're fairly large. I mean, here it is next to a figure. I mean, they're quite large. As you can see, these extend quite a bit on the ship. It does have a pretty good size footprint. Then you have these manifolds, which can be rotated up and down and actually are connected to the, so you can actually see that moves. As you come up, we have the thruster and just a bunch of different shaping for detail. If we turn it around, we can see that I never added the blue because I'm waiting on a parts order for that. And here's just a look at the bottom. I'm going to go black screen and come back and show you a nice end picture of this. So we'll be right back. And with me saying that, there was one last thing that I forgot to show off, and it is this very beautiful interior that I pulled off with some gold pieces. And you can just set a figure right down in there, and you can be in the cockpit. So that is my MOC showcase number 3. I've done that one, and the Y-wing that is underneath the table. So this is the 3rd showcase. I believe this has been shown once on my channel for a title, How I Do MOC and Set Reviews. But this is it, and this was a fun model to do. I mean, it took me about 2 or 3 days to do, not much, but it does cover up quite a bit. As you can see, we're pulling some other models that I built and showed off on this channel, and there it is. I'm hoping to do a full fleet video maybe this weekend, because I do have a few more that I would like to show off, and I'm going to hint 2 there, and I'm going to cover that up and hint another one right there. So I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe, hit that like button, post a comment. I do try to reply to all of those. It might not be right when you post them, but I try to reply within the week. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and put comments down there correcting me or making things better. I'd like to hear your recommendations if you'd rather see like set reviews, which I can surely do because I have done a few of Mindstorm, and MOC reviews. I can also do updates, which there isn't much to update on, and we are going to close now because I'm talking way too much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys are awesome. Bye-bye.